Welcome everybody, I'm Dark Hour 717 and today we got some really exciting news as the Inside Star Citizen announced yet another straight to flyable ship for the verse, the Drake Cutlass Steel. Before we get into this, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button though, and follow over on Twitch. We're going to keep this short today. We're just going to talk about this announcement. We don't have a lot of details yet. Of course, we're still expecting a Gravlev vehicle to be released sometime during Luminalia, which during the Inside Star Citizen, we did see that they bleeped Jared out at one point.
I have no real power here.
But what we did find out is that the newest in the Drake lineup, the Cutlass Steel, was announced today. And it's going to release with the new patch 3.16 when it goes live next week. At least that's the anticipated date that they're shooting for to have it out before the break. No pricing's really been announced, and I've done some searching around. I haven't really found anything yet, and of course they're not really putting anything on the RSI site yet. But this looks as though they have taken the Cutlass Black, sheathed it in steel armor, and put a ton of seating in it. Now don't get me wrong, this thing looks like a Death Dealer. As stated, this is something that will be brought in to go with Jumptown 2. And this is a combination gunship and dropship. It's going to sport the standard 4 size 3 guns that are pilot controlled, as well as the same turret with dual size 3 on top, but adds even more firepower to the Cuddy with adding a rear dual size 2 remote turret, as well as 5-door Gatling guns, much like what the Valkyrie has. These are going to be mounted in a configuration of 2 on each side and 1 on the rear, making this thing look like a firework going off as it spews rounds out of every orifice inside. On top of this, they stated they will be adding more missiles to it as well as enough seating to support 18 fire team members, which really leads me to believe from watching the video that vehicle support is going to be very limited to maybe a single Cyclone, if any kind of vehicle will fit in it at all above a PTV. As we wait to find out exact specifications, anything outside of what was announced, of course, is purely speculation. I'm assuming that we're going to have at least the same minimum component layout as what comes stock on the Cuddy Black, but maybe possibly an upgrade to a higher grade component like for the shields. As you can see in the video, the small gunship looks as though it's going to most likely retain the Cuddy Black's agility and add an exciting new addition for the Jumptown gameplay that's going to be coming in. Now, I'm personally excited for this announcement as I was really starting to feel that patch 3.16 was really becoming a bit lackluster. The Cuddy Steel seems to be a great size for a small fleet dropship. I don't expect it will be as low as the Cuddy Black in price, but almost would expect it would fall somewhere between the Cuddy Red and the Cuddy Blue. I'd be a little bit hard pressed to justify a price over $175, and it would be a definite pass for me if it was a over $200 US ship, unless I utilize a CCU from another ship that I'm not really using. I'll anxiously be waiting for this thing to really open up for sale and really get a look at what the specifications are on this. Question now is, will we see this newly announced ship make its way into the PTU for testing, or are we going to have to wait until the live patch releases before we can get our hands on it? So the real question now is, will we see this newly announced ship make its way into the PTU for testing, or are we really going to have to wait until it goes live and test it out in the live PU? At this point, all we can do is keep our eye on the patch notes and see if there's any mention of the Cuddy Steel, but as of today with the F patch for PTU, it is not mentioned or looks like it's going to be in the PTU for us to test out. But that's going to be it for this update, and let me know what you think. Is this something that you think you're going to be looking forward to or excited about, or something you may end up passing on? Leave me a comment, let me know. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also follow over on Twitch, where you can catch our streams every Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as our weekly podcast at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, State of the Verse, where we go over all the newest news and information. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the links in the description below for our Patreon merch store. And we greatly appreciate all the support and hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, and we will catch you next time.